Good morning. I'm pleased to declare Quinnipiac University's 2019 graduate commencement exercises for the School of Business, School of Communications, and School of Education officially open. Would everyone please stand for the National Anthem, which will be performed by Erica Strong, a graduate in our School of Education.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I'd like to take a moment to recognize members of our platform party, which consists of our speaker and honorary degree recipient, university administrators, and the deans and program directors of our schools. It is now my honor to present Dr. Judy Olian, president of Quinnipiac University, who will bring you greetings on behalf of the university community.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome, and thank you, Provost Thompson. I'm absolutely delighted to be with you here today to celebrate this unforgettable milestone in each of our students' graduates' lives. This commencement marks an exciting and perhaps slightly anxious time for you. For the past few years, Quinnipiac has been your home. Please know it will always be your home, and we hope you come back often. We are your constant, yes, in addition to your families, in this time of momentous change for you. Before I heap praise on all of you, let's all acknowledge those who are with you for your entire journey: spouses, partners, significant others, parents, deep friends, who helped you every step of the way. Let us congratulate them too, with gratitude for all they did to make this day possible. Graduates, you've shared in a very special time of learning and growth while here at Quinnipiac because of all this university and your colleges have to offer. But the truth is that your experience was transformational because of what each of you contributed and made of your experience. It's you. You have engaged, you've been caring, you've been leaders in your own right, and you've left an indelible mark that will benefit future generations of graduates. Communities need you now more than ever. We live in times of social and political polarization, of growing tensions along economic, gender, racial, ethnic, and religious divides, while at the same time we're experiencing the excitement and opportunities of unprecedented discoveries in healthcare, in technology, in services, and social connectors that, if deployed wisely, could radically alleviate these tensions and improve the quality of living for communities and even nations that have been previously deprived. You are the generation that can achieve this. You're so well prepared to alleviate societal ills, to broaden access to education as a human right, to use your understanding of markets to achieve social impact, and to connect social groups through the opportunities of rapidly advancing technologies and scientific discovery. This is such an exciting time, and you are so well positioned to join this accelerating wave of innovation and socially impactful change. And you're already doing your part. Your caring and dedication have extended to local and global communities. This is no surprise. Many of you plan to embark on careers that exist to create access to opportunity and to lift the well-being and prosperity of communities. Just a few examples. You hosted the Real Story of Safe Schools, which addressed the role of social and emotional development in education. You participated in micro-lending programs in Leon, Nicaragua. You supported a wide range of entrepreneurs in starting and expanding their businesses. You created a landmark program in the region to educate residents about the widespread problem of hunger right here in our neighborhoods. You created a public relations campaign and strategic plan for the Connecticut Science Center and for Mandel Academy for Teachers. You ran training sessions for the Cheshire Chamber of Commerce on project management, team performance, staffing, and employee training. You taught young children about financial literacy, business, and entrepreneurship. You collaborated with the CEO of Bristol Hospital on an emergency department cultural transition, and your published paper now serves to guide other acute care hospitals. You volunteered at local schools, assisted with plays, helped coach teams and advise after-school clubs, and you rolled up your sleeves for the big event. And you did all of this while managing a very hefty course load. Amazing. We are so very proud of you and admiring of your choices and passions. Of course, this aligns well with Quinnipiac's strategic priority of nurturing communities, one of our 4 pillars in the new strategic plan. You are each ambitious, talented, caring, and curious. And most importantly, you conduct yourselves with integrity and decency. I expect that as you look back at your time at QU, you marvel at the remarkable breadth of experiences you've had. High-impact class and community projects, courses that have changed how you think about the world, research collaborations alongside superbly talented faculty, and you made friends for life with some of the best people you'll ever meet. As you go forth as Quinnipiac alumni, I encourage you to help others as you have been helped along the way, whether mentoring future generations who follow you, becoming leaders in government or community organizations, assisting neighbors in the community, reaching out to children who are not benefiting from the childhood or education they deserve, joining research teams because of the promise of societal impact, or tending to residents who seek your compassion. I also encourage you to remain curious and open to the new, to continue learning and growing. In our rapidly changing world, we don't know what we'll need to know in 10 years or even in 5 years. What we do know is that to be successful and enlightened, we must be lifelong learners. As a QU graduate, beyond your technical and professional know-how, we've positioned you with a mindset of continued learning, curiosity, questioning, and critical thinking. That's the best preparation for 21st century careers and for the accelerated changes of this complex, globally connected world. You've also demonstrated an appreciation of differences, learning from, working with, and listening to people from different backgrounds is where the best ideas and solutions are generated. You are lucky, you are gifted. As John F. Kennedy said, to those whom much is given, much is expected. Remember to share your blessings and to give back. We will be forever proud of you and will follow your life's journey with great interest. Please remain a Bobcat for life. Stay connected wherever you land. Find ways to remain in touch with your fellow QU family and engage in lifelong growth and learning, also through QU. My heartiest congratulations to the class of 2019. You have already made your mark, and we can't wait to see how you continue to change the world. Congratulations.
I now call Shota Nagasawa forward. Shota is a Master of Business Administration student and treasurer of the Graduate Student Council, who will welcome you on behalf of the graduates.
Happy Mother's Day. Thank you and welcome to our distinguished guests, faculty, administrators, family, and friends. Thank you, Provost Mark Thompson, for years of dedication and service. It is my honor to represent this graduating class, as my 2 short years have been filled with excitement and joy with my fellow students, many of whom are sitting in this arena now. We started down this path to maximize our potential, be a lifelong learner, and become more creative and intelligent leader while in pursuit for a happier and more meaningful life. We are about to set out to a less predictable and more precarious journey, but nothing will shake our confidence because we here today are more equipped with the wisdom and competencies to make better decisions and navigate others. The master's degree in the United States is one of the most coveted and valuable achievements for people around the world. During this special season, hundreds of thousands of students are graduating and thousands of new leaders emerging throughout the nation. The nation with a thriving economy, home of every invention that forever changed the lives of people, and the place of the highest standard of living founded by your previous generations. And here we are, graduating from Quinnipiac with academic excellence, innovative mind, and various skill sets acquired through challenges and opportunities that were constantly presented to us. I give special thanks to our peers that make up this student body, who have generated great opportunities for us to grow through service to our communities, helping people in need and children that are less fortunate than us. Regardless of the different aspirations we have, we are the high performers that believe in the good cause. We will enlist our very best minds and hearts and expertise to help shape this country, a country of innovation, initiative, and generosity. Graduates, you are the emerging new leaders, and your accomplishments and capabilities will always make America prosperous and keep her on this continued path as the global superpower that the rest of the world still aspires today. So let's reflect on this journey we took. Let's reflect on our insatiable desire for greater achievements that made us take it, and all the tough times we were confronted with and obstacles we powered through. Think of our alumni out there who thrived on challenges and solidified our brand. What we learn upon reflection is how we were forged to be the success to positively impact the society. Class of 2019, you are about to graduate. Know how fortunate you are, and thank your parents and family for making all this happen. Do not forget to give back to who supported you, and never forget to outshine the rest of the world. Follow the examples shown by our predecessors, but now is our turn to lead and be the inspiration for the future generations. Please join me congratulating the graduating class of 2019. Thank you.
Thank you, Shota. I now call forward John Lansing, Rich Hanley, and Judy Olean for the conferral of the honorary degree.
John Lansing, as a distinguished leader in broadcast communications, you have overseen some of the largest and most influential properties in the industry. As the Chief Executive Officer and Director of the United States Agency for Global Media, you have driven the vision for 5 networks that reach more than 345 million listeners and viewers each week in 60 languages. During your 9 years as president of Scripps Networks, you oversaw Scripps Networks Interactive, a $2.5 billion division of the company with a robust portfolio of 6 cable channels, including the Food Network, Travel Channel, and HGTV, and the $100 million Scripps Networks digital division. You also developed a multimedia strategy for the Scripps Networks to become one of the leading developers of unique content across television, digital, mobile, and publishing platforms. As the president and CEO of the Cable and Telecommunications Association for Marketing, you guided an organization comprised of 90 of the leading US and Canadian cable companies and television programmers. In appreciation for your steadfast commitment to your profession and your engagement with our School of Communications as a member of its advisory board, Quinnipiac University is pleased to present you with the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters this 11th day of May, 2019.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Now, my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker and newest alumnus, John Lansing.
Thank you. Thank you very much. President Oleon, Provost Thompson, Dean Deschelle, Dean O'Connor, and Acting Dean Blum. And thank you to all the faculty. It's truly one of the highest honors, if not the highest honor of my career and my life, to have the opportunity to join this wonderful institution, and I'm deeply grateful. Thank you. To our graduates, my congratulations to you today. I'm super excited for you. I also wanted to remind you that tomorrow is Mother's Day. And I'd like for us all to maybe sit and just ponder for a moment the impact and importance of your mother or the person who acted in that role for you during your life. Please stand and join me in an ovation on this eve of Mother's Day for your mothers. As President Oleon said, parents, grandparents, spouses, and loved ones, congratulations to you today. Knowing my own journey to graduation, which on and off took 29 years, but that's a different story than for today, it would have been virtually impossible without the support of my wife, Jean, and my family. So it gives me the perspective I need to understand that this is also your day. So congratulations to your families as well. And to our graduates, your journey both ends and begins on this one single day. You're now armed with the tools of knowledge you'll need to begin mapping out a life of accomplishment, however you'll define it. You'll bring your whole self into your careers, those parts of you that Quinnipiac helped sharpen and refine with you. But you'll also bring your core values and your guiding ethical principles that you've clarified and sharpened at your time here at Quinnipiac. Indeed, your moral compass will be an essential element of how you live your life as both a person and a professional, including duties of loyalty, but not blind loyalty, commitment to supporting and helping others along the way as you put them up before yourself, as others have done for you. An allegiance to honor and truthfulness, even when shortcuts taken by others may tempt you. Today I want to touch on an issue that in my view is the defining one of our age, one that touches every aspect of our lives, from our personal life, our professional life, and even the glue that holds our nation together. I should point out here that I speak today not on behalf of the United States government, but on my own behalf. But the issue to which I'm referring is the state of truthfulness in our country and in our world. And I call on all of us to be willing to recognize that today there's actually a war on truth, a war that must be won. It's being fought on many battlefields, including the digital information battlefield, where information is being weaponized and unwitting citizens here and around the world are being manipulated. It's a war that's often conducted in shadowy corners of social media by foreign and domestic posers and even robots that poison the truthful narratives that help us and you sort through complicated issues. A set of unimpeachable facts and the existence of a baseline of truth is the foundation that undergirds our democracy, its institutions, and the health, safety, and security of all American citizens. Since our country's founding, it has been journalists and journalism that have stood watch over private and public officials in power to hold them accountable to what is factual and what is true. Journalists who abide by the highest standards of professional journalism are not the enemy of the people. Yet there are those that would have you think that to distort and confuse you. That's not to say that journalists are perfect. And as a lifelong career journalist myself, I can attest to my own failings. But at my core and at the core of every professional journalist I've ever known is a sincere desire, and I would dare say a burning passion, to find and report the truth. I began my career as a video journalist. I learned early on that the visual narrative I produced could at times be the most powerful witness to factual events and truthful storytelling. It was a time when there wasn't a camera in everyone's pocket. It was on me to understand the events unfolding before me and to record it in a way that truthfully and meaningfully conveyed the story. I also quickly realized that the mere presence of a large video camera at a tense and complicated news event can be potentially harmful, particularly to vulnerable individuals. It's a lesson I learned the hard way early in my career. A little later, I recall a grieving mother on the scene of a drowning that turned a joyous family holiday outing into a family tragedy. Having learned my lesson, this time I stayed back and did my best to cover what was minimally necessary for the story and avoided any graphic pictures or attempts to interview her. I had learned that the pursuit of truth does not ride roughshod over the feelings and emotions of people who are vulnerable or at risk of future harm. There are many stakeholders in truth-telling, and all must be considered before decisions are made that cannot be taken back. The importance of truth is essential, even if telling the truth is difficult, and must be done with care. It also means we must become smarter at recognizing what the truth is. As my career progressed, I found myself leading local television newsrooms in Minneapolis and Chicago, and grew to understand the larger truths can be difficult to discern. I realized that having a newsroom that lacked many forms of diversity is in itself a recipe for missing the larger truth shaping our news judgment. I recall holding town hall meetings with citizens in both cities. I'll never forget one meeting in particular in a majority African American section of South Chicago. We opened the meeting with a broad question just to break the ice. What does local TV news mean to you? I was rattled by the responses we received. One woman rose to say that the African American communities of Chicago are more than crime scenes. She said, "Why do you only rush to our neighborhood when there's an incident of violence? Where are the stories of our successful young people, The contributions of our community leaders, our doctors and lawyers and academics, where are they? Why do you exploit us like that? I realized immediately that we had gotten her story and the stories of her community wrong. That the truth about being an African American in Chicago that we were telling every night was nowhere close to reality. We were giving only one slice of factual information, stories of crime, but we were failing to report the broader and deeper dimensions of truth. Our newsroom did some soul searching about how African Americans are represented in our daily broadcast. We proactively talked about the imbalance of crime coverage over other important topics, such as business, education, health, and religion. My lesson learned was that the pursuit of truth is a responsibility to take my blinders off, to seek out and listen to others, to make sure my institutional biases are not coloring my judgment and therefore skewing my decision and my actions. I share it with you not just as journalists and communicators, but in education and business, where your judgment and adherence to the truth undergirds your reputations and ultimate success. Over the past 4 years, my journey has taken me to the United States Agency for Global Media, where I oversee one of the largest news organizations in the world with over 3,000 journalists reporting in 61 languages to over 100 countries. Our mission is to provide truthful and professional reporting to parts of the world that do not have the benefit of a free and open press. It's our duty to pursue the truth in telling America's story to the world and to provide truthful coverage of authoritarian regimes where their citizens are lied to and manipulated on a daily basis. In places like Russia, China, Vietnam, Cambodia, North Korea, and Cuba, the truth those citizens receive is a collection of lies and deceptions designed to allow illegitimate dictators to gain and retain power. And alarmingly, the authoritarian trend is spreading across the globe. Our agency fights this onslaught of lies head-on every day on what has now become the information battlefield. And our journalists are paying a high price through their courage in the face of strong men who think nothing of jailing journalists for the crime of reporting the truth. And in some cases, the danger for journalists extends to the ultimate sacrifice, as it has for 15 of our journalists, 3 in just the past year. But the truth is worth fighting for. Now, as we have seen, the erosion of truth has come to our shores in the form of Russian hackers attacking our sacred process for electing our leaders. We're also under attack on a daily basis from other adversaries seeking to disrupt our great American experiment, a democracy that threatens despots whose only goal is to completely destroy the very idea of true and verifiable facts. Facts that would challenge the power they've grabbed with no accountability. For it's the accountability built into our system of government that is crucial to its long-term survival. Our leaders in politics, business, education, and all corners of society must be held to a standard of truthfulness and honesty. It's the critical element that separates America from lapsing into the authoritarian tendencies of our adversaries. And believe me, there's nothing they would want more. It's on us, each and every one of us, to defend the very idea that truth is sacred. As you start your professional lives, know this: truth is based on verifiable facts. Truth is not an opinion masquerading as a fact. Truth and nonsense are not two sides of the same coin, and there are no alternative facts. Which brings me to a term heard all too often in recent months and years: fake news. I've thought a lot about the use of this term and have come to believe it's actually two things. On the one hand, fake news is exactly what authoritarian regimes use in closed societies to control the narrative and keep their citizens off balance and unsure of whom to trust. For an authoritarian like Vladimir Putin, this use of fake news is a method for destroying the very idea that there exists a verifiable set of facts. Think of it this way: if the idea of truth based on verifiable facts is dead, then the biggest liars win. Because when you're an illegitimate leader, you fear the truth, so it must be destroyed. On the other hand, the term fake news has snowballed in this country, mostly through an accusation leveled at journalists and journalistic institutions. Most often, I believe the fake news label comes from those who just don't like the news reporting, no matter how factually accurate the reporting is. Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed. Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed by a fog of opinions. Apply your critical thinking skills you've learned here at Quinnipiac University. Explore, examine, and verify. To be sure, the American press is not perfect, and it makes mistakes. My 42 years of experience tells me these are overwhelmingly mostly honest mistakes. Good news organizations correct their mistakes promptly and transparently. Question those that don't. But to label any legitimate journalist as the enemy of the people and to aggressively seek to undermine the veracity of honest and truthful reporting by labeling it as fake is dangerous. It's dangerous because it aids our adversaries in denouncing the very idea of fact-based truth. It's a road that does not lead to a stronger democracy. It's a road taken by authoritarians around the world to hold on to power, and it puts journalists at a higher risk of violence. Truth is worth fighting for. It's worth fighting for in the press, it's worth fighting for in all our daily lives, and it's worth fighting for in your professional lives to come. Sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes the truth presents longer and more difficult path to success, big and small. Sometimes the truth must be managed carefully to avoid unnecessarily harming certain stakeholders. But it is the foundation our nation rests upon. We hold these truths to be self-evident. It's the foundation for success in business, the foundation for success in education, and certainly the foundation for success in communications. Nurture the truth, protect the truth, honor the truth. Thank you.
Thank you, John. It's now my privilege to introduce Dr. Matthew O'Connor, Dean of the School of Business.
Greetings on behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Business. It is our pleasure to join with all of you today to honor the accomplishments of today's graduates, to recognize the support of their families and friends, and to celebrate with this wonderful community of scholars, students, alumni, and friends that we call Quinnipiac University. Thank you for being here today. Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Business Administration degree to the platform. Alex Ann Acarulo. James Pasquale Alwang. Lauren Marie Antonacci. Dennis Ashley. Erica L. Austin. Victor Donut Bednarik. Lauren Elizabeth Belsky. Brian Robert Bohan. Kelsey M. Bonbon. Bradford Francis Boulay. Christopher Brocklow. Edward John Brady. Casey Briscoe. Andrew Blaze Buffalino. Megan Lynn Cacase. Matthew James Carroll. Giovanni Castelli. Rhonda Felicia Ann Ciratelli. Andrew Nicholas Chesney. Rawan Ahmed Chowdhury. Joseph George Chrisman. Nicholas Thomas Ciccarelli. Emily Larissa Sorigliano. Annie Sephra Clement. Amanda Marie Colpitz. Bernard Daniel Clotter the second. Kevin P. Curry. Marie Elizabeth Diudo. Zachary Nicholas Damasco. Jacqueline Danielle D'Ambrosio. Jennifer DeGrand. Elizabeth Marie Delaney. Catherine Elizabeth DeMary. Thierno Omar Diallo. Anthony Joseph DeMauro III. Jonathan S. Dreyer. Charles Edward Dubach. Stephanie Lynn Dunham. Uzan Elbash. Matthew Sam Ellentuck. Anna Lisa Fisher. Adam Samuel Frank. Brendan Jameson Frank. Zachary James Fitzen. Natalie Lynn Gaeta. Scott Gonzalez. Lauren Grandin. Nicholas David Gabriel Griswold. Ashley C. Guattari. Sylvie Tangway Hangen. James Thomas Haslam. Whoops. Benz Housel. Lauren Elizabeth Iarasi. Victoria A. Iaruso. Jared Vincent Ibelli. Russell Kevin Jakes. Caitlin Amanda June. Erin Elizabeth Kane. Eliza Suzanne Kaplan. Sean Michael Kelly. Gregory Stephen Koborowski. Zachary Michael Colson. Jacqueline Komornitska. Martone Benedict Kovac. Eric Thomas Crosati. Amanda A. Cross. Richard G. Kuchicki. Irina Mikhailovna Kustovskaya. Peter J. LeBay. Gabriel Matthias Labassiere. Ross Lang. Kelly Hamilton Lieberman. Caitlin A. LaCourie. Jonathan C. Labasco. Samantha Alexa Lomino. Carrie Elizabeth Loughran. Cameron John Luscombe. Laurent Charles Mado. Nicole Christine Meyer. Joseph John Mania. Dylan Adam Mariano. Andrew Scott Marine. Ryan Patrick Marshall. Megan Janine Martucci. JC J. Matthew. Michael John Maturo Jr. Abby Sue McCarthy. Jake Joseph McMahon. Megan Sarah Messier. Megan is the recipient of the Faculty Award for Academic Excellence for the MBA program. Congratulations, Megan. Nicholas Minicozy. Dylan Joseph Mitchell. Marcel Molnar. Seth Barrow Morak. Leah Madeline Mueller. Brendan Patrick Mulcahy. Congrats. Olivia Louise Mundy. Shota Nagasawa. Serena Napoli. Frances May Nemeth. Salvador Giovanni Saverio Nesci, Jr. John Dylan O'Brien. Abby Elizabeth O'Neill. Adam Joseph O'Rourke. Brett Osatek. Jillian Rebecca Page. Christopher John Palmer. Danny Alberto Parento. Thara Parikh. Austin Murphy Pacini. Sean V. Patel. Andrew Adam Poklodowski III. Matthew Arthur Powers. Julia Sarah Prescott. Joanna Louise Proctor. Eleanor Ress. Priscilla Barosa Ribeiro. David William Rivera. Kaylee Mae Roberts. Ian Jaffrey Robinson. Rachel Marie Rodriguez. Khalif J. Rollick. Erica Francis Roselle. Jeffrey Adams Russell. Milena Sadurska. Nicole Lynn Savas. Eric Joseph Scalzo. Daniel Joseph Schirmacher. Vaughn David Schmidt. Brandon Taylor Siebert. Jeffrey Matthew Seymour. Sonam Taran Shah. Brandon Scott Silverstein. Ryan Francis Slattery. Tyler Thomas Smith. Raj Srinivasan. Kevin Thomas Stefanek. Jessica Daisy Sullivan. Eleanor Jean Swenson. Ashlyn Rosalind Tattersall. Sarah Nicole Tarana. Marin Thomas. Michaela Toledo. Nicholas Daniel Turiago. Matthew Christopher Ulinski. Brian Joseph Van Wart. Daniela Viziello. Natasha Truong Vo. Mark D. Wallace. Johanna Mei Ping Ward. Richard Wright. Isabella Rose Zaccardi. Dominica Marie Zamilio. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Business candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Masters of Business Administration with all of the rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Accounting degree to the platform. Peter David Beck-Wermert. Alexandra Berry. Robert James Deegan. Gianna Marie DiMichelli. Christopher Joseph Ferry. Jahao Guo. Joseph Patrick Lord. Kyle Nicholas Pedroli. Kyle is the recipient of the Faculty Award for Academic Excellence for the MS in Accounting program. Congratulations, Kyle. John Paul Reagan. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Business candidates for the degree of Masters of Science in Accounting.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Accounting with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Business Analytics degree to the platform. Richard Alves. Devin Andrews. Brian Baker. Rebecca Lynn Caruso. Benjamin John Doneram. Tony Durst. Beth Fioretta. Luke Chase Forrester. Christopher Joseph Goslin. Christopher is the recipient of the Faculty Award for Academic Excellence in the Masters in Business Analytics program. Congratulations, Christopher. Ann M. Greeno. Seth Ian Iskovitz. Leslie Kosturko. Marissa Renee Lyons. Conrad Mansky. Catherine Cole Martorella. Danielle T. Sirio. Joseph James Portella. Brian A. Tamburino, Winarko Tijo, Budi Prasanga Tilakaratne, Shanice S. Williams, Andrea Marie Zeles, I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Business candidates for the degree of Masters of Science in Business Analytics.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Business Analytics with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Organizational Leadership degree to the platform. Amanda Armstrong, Susan Cassio, Jennifer L. Colella, Timothea L. Coleman, Sarah Beth Colvin, Natasha Nicola Crawford, Jennifer Elizabeth DeLoof, James Kofi Dorman, Catherine Volk Erickson, Edwin Izechi Beze, Nicole Andrea Fraun, April Ruth Helyar, Deborah A. Hennessy, Kelly Ann Lawrence, Joseph P. Lahaki, Sarah E. McDonough Civitello, Lorraine James Martinez, Kayana McCullough, Kathleen Ann Mariano, Jeffrey Michael Natali, Christina Prashelski, Helena Marie Roberts, Shayna J. Rodriguez, Grace Ann Serene Roy, Nicole M. Seat Martin, Christine E. Smith, Kimberly Snage, Giovanni Torres, Elizabeth von Luling. Keith Waterhouse. Tahira Siobhan Williams. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Business candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Organizational Leadership.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Organizational Leadership with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
On behalf of the School of Business, thank you and congratulations to all of today's graduates.
It's now my privilege to introduce Terry Blum, Interim Dean of the School of Communications.
It is such a privilege to be here with all of you today to celebrate the many accomplishments of this outstanding group that we have of storytellers, designers, reporters, producers, and researchers. Your faculty and administrators in the School of Communications join me in the knowledge that you are poised to move our industries forward and to make positive impacts on your communities. We very much look forward to taking the next step of this journey with you beyond just today's celebration. Congratulations. Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Interactive Media and Communications degree to the platform. Susan M. Abolela. Susan is the recipient of the Faculty Award for Academic Excellence in the Master of Science in Interactive Media and Communications. Emmanuel Amos. Christina Lauren Angelicola. Brian Arfanis. Whitney Elizabeth Hubbard Barkman. Amy Walker Brady. Diana Diakili. Stacy DeJesus. Ellie Duran. Lauren D. Esposito. Lauren Anna Fitzpatrick. Noah Justin Galembo. Megan Hardy Lavoie. Ashley Rebecca Jordan. Priya Kumar. Maureen Elizabeth Hughes. Brianne Elizabeth Melody. Matthew Erskine Mudgett. James F. O'Connor. Derek Kyle Rivas. Brittany Lee Schenk. Michael Ross Tulo. Jamila Ty Walker. Daniel S. West. Vivian Sami Zakur. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Communications the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Interactive Media and Communications.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Interactive Media and Communications with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Journalism degree to the platform. Winton D. Borders. Richard Lassard. Graham Scott Mermina. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Communications the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Journalism.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Journalism with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Public Relations degree to the platform. Entisar Albarkati. Paul Caracciolo III. Alexandra Beryl Clark. Kelsey Nicole Connors. Victoria R. Estreicher. Sarah Elizabeth Fetty. Lauren Nicole LaChance. Pamela LaGuardia Gonzalez. Pamela is the recipient of the Faculty Award for Academic Excellence for the Master of Science in Public Relations. Stephanie Lurcara. Morgan Taylor Sawitsky. Daniela Marie Trivelli. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Communications the candidates for the degree of the Master of Science in Public Relations.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Public Relations with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Sports Journalism degree to the platform. Robin Nicole Brown. Robin is the recipient of the Faculty Award for Excellence for the Master of Science in Sports Journalism. Darren Collins. Jolie Sophia Hodgson. Alejandro Everardo Peña. David Anthony Puglisi. Danielle Thea. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Communications the candidates for the degree of the Master of Science in Sports Journalism.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Sports Journalism with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
On behalf of the School of Communications, congratulations, everyone.
It's now my privilege to introduce Dr. Ann Deschelle, Dean of the School of Education.
Thank you. Good morning. As Dean of the School of Education, it is my great pleasure to welcome all the families and friends that came here today to celebrate our amazing School of Education graduates. Each graduate who is going to walk across this dais has worked so very hard for this moment. Most, if not all, have been working full-time while completing their graduate degrees. And I know it has been many, many long nights and long weekends to get here today. So I am so grateful as your dean to be a part of this commencement, this beginning of what we know will be a world deeply affected by the skills, energy, and commitment you all hold as highly qualified professionals and passionate, caring educators. And now, marshals, could you please direct the candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching elementary education degree to the platform. Nefe Lucy Abamwa. Jenna Morgan Adams. Jennifer Lynn Ambrosio. Lauren Michelle Birdsall. Nicole Danielle Brandy. Kelly Ann DeHart. Casey Lynn Del Vecchio. Phoebe Elizabeth DePerry. Alexandra Dorsey. Nicole Brittany Doss. Emmy Anderson Dulac. Christy Dawn Zubay. Samantha Anna Farkas. Kayleen Margaret Foley. John Anthony Grasso III. Carly Taylor Greco. Tracy Ariel Haynes. Julie Elizabeth Hussey. Dara Heather Kaplan. Morgan Pauline Kozara. Morgan is the recipient of the Excellence in Teaching and Scholarship Award for the MAT in Elementary Education. Nina Lauren Labrie. Catherine Marie LaValle. Gwyneth Ann Mahoney. Brooke Alexandra Martins. Dakota Marie Molinari. Giselle Florence Monbini. Hannah Rose Morrison. Alyssa May O'Connor. Sophia Louise Owens. Oops. Amanda Joy Pacheco. Samantha Paige Parody. Olivia Amber Rocca. Alexis Lee Salomon. Jamie Catherine Sanzo. Shelby Teresa Sharkey. Kevin Anthony Sharon II. April Elizabeth Samel. Brian Hunter Thomas. Brittany Tola. Lisa Solis. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching Elementary Education.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching Elementary Education with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching Secondary Education degree to the platform. Abigail Lee Baker. Abigail is the recipient of the Excellence in Teaching and Scholarship Award for the MAT in Secondary Education. Jillian Alexandra Clark. Taylor Paige Dawson. Megan Elizabeth Fichetti. Alexandra Grace Fink. Megan Elizabeth Finelli. Michael David Gagnon. Eric Douglas Gell. Samantha N. Gross. Annie Ishfaq. Elizabeth Laney Jackson. Estefan Jenkins Marrero. Thank you. Michael Joseph Lapia IV. Justin Evan Lodano. Jessica Ann Lee. Molly Rose McDuff. Tyler McCready. Tyler White Mowers. Teresa Elizabeth Murphy. Noelle Victoria Musco. Kelly Marie Parisi. Rosie Ellen Perkins. Amanda Sarah Ramey. Antonio Ulysses Ramirez Avila. Alexander Christian Rinaldi. Nice hat. Alexandria Marie Saida. Cassandra Segro. Hannah Soto. Jamie Elizabeth Tomato. Tucker Allen Wakefield. And Sarah Wiederecht. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching, Secondary Education.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching Secondary Education with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Instructional Design degree to the platform. Nadia Gaddis. Rebecca Mary Porskavizis. Susan Sondre. Susan is the recipient of the Excellence in Scholarship and Practice Award for Instructional Design. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Instructional Design.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Instructional Design with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Special Education degree to the platform. Danielle Marie Apollonis. Catherine Ann Betley. Brianna Denise Burlinson. Colleen Connolly. Nora L. Cran. Jakaya Crump. Nancy Diaz. Bridget Arlene Figmick. Bridget is the recipient of the Excellence in Scholarship, Practice, and Advocacy Award for Special Education. Sarah Frolick. Kanisa L. Grant. Crystal Ann Lodovico. Yolanda Monique Norwood. Keeler Otero. Lauren Michelle Pallone. Sarah Nicole Pandolfi. Melissa Marie Schaefer. Jessica Ann Tagliamonte. Rachel Frances Turner. Jacqueline Nicole Withington. Jessica Lynn Zenowitz. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Special Education.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Special Education with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the Master of Science in Teacher Leadership degree to the platform. Jesse Richard Brennan. Jennifer Darigo. Alexandria Grace Fryer. Catherine Eileen Gallagher. Renee Elizabeth Gendro. Sarah Catherine Jimrek. Lauren Michelle Hurd. Olga Mikhailovna Maratonchek. Laura C. O'Boyle. Amanda N. Peary. Erica Joy Strong. I asked, well, wait a second. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Teacher Leadership.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Teacher Leadership with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Marshals, please direct the candidates for the 6th year diploma in educational leadership to the platform. Nicole Laura Anicelli. Michael Dominic Bartone. Joanna Bauer. Lauren Rebecca Bernacchia. Amanda Lynn Buckley. Diana Emma Carter. Laura Marie DeSanto. Stephanie Errett. Douglas Frazier. Starlin Jean Jebbia. Tamina Khan. Adam Raymond Kozak. Alicia M. Loshi. Martha Ann Catherine Noonan. Martha Ann is the recipient of the Excellence in Scholarship and Leadership Award for Educational Leadership. Jessica Silvestro. Rhonda Lynn Turcott. Marlo Angelina Verastro Rogerio. I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Education candidates for the degree of 6th year diploma in educational leadership.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the 6th year Diploma in Educational Leadership with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Once again, on behalf of the entire School of Education family, I congratulate each of you. Be brilliant. The education world needs you. Thank you.
It's my privilege to introduce Brett Amendola, class of 1991 and president of the Alumni Board of Governors, to officially welcome our graduates as alumni.
I ask the graduates to please rise. It is my honor to stand before you as president of the Alumni Board of Governors and a member of the class of 1991. I invite you to move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This simple act signifies your transition from student to alumnus and the continuation of your unique and lifelong relationship with Quinnipiac. I'm pleased to welcome you as fellow alumni. Congratulations.
On behalf of Quinnipiac University, I again offer congratulations to the class of 2019. As we conclude today's ceremony, I have a couple of announcements. Only the platform party and faculty will recess out. Our graduates and families can proceed to the Rocky Top Student Center next door for a reception. Transportation for those that need assistance is available. Once outside, you'll see signs to the left. Would everyone please stand for the recessional?